What's up, everybody? Hope the weekend's been treating you well. Now, I am not one to give up easily, and the SMT5 fatigue has not set in just yet, even though the last stream was crazy. Like, I don't remember the last time I honestly went 6 hours into a live gaming session. I think that might have been when I was wrapping up Blood all those years ago, but again, that was like, whoosh, at least yeah, probably 4 years back at this point, because Blood was one of the first games I streamed on this channel. So, yeah, it just comes to show how addicting this game can be, especially when you go from leisurely paced stream to, well, may as well try to go to the finale because I ain't having in luck with the super bosses, into, oh wait, there's more. And thus, once again, Lucifer stops me dead in my tracks, and I have to do a follow up. But, of course, this raises the question, right, Shan, so even if you fight Lucifer, that's maybe like an hour worth of a fight. Because, sure, it's a little bit of the slower side, there's dialogue attached to it, but you're not really gonna get too much out of it, so I don't want to start necessarily another game if we were to finish earlier. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, maybe there's a way we can actually throw in a little more content here. And so I have discovered something that might help us with an old friend of ours. A certain user by the moniker of Kime on YouTube has uploaded an interesting video pertaining how to effectively take on the Demi-Fiend in a quick and easy fashion. That's right, everybody. We're gonna see some cheese tonight. Because, oh boy, after practicing for a little bit, I don't feel like doing this properly. Like, the lengths you actually have to go in order to do this quote-unquote fair is abysmal. Like, I will not have the patience to go through all this setup just to later pat myself on the back and be like, good going, champ. You persevered. Whereas you could have just done it much quicker. And well, in a more interesting fashion, because there's a couple of ways you can actually speed through this fight. It just so happens that this strategy is optimal for my build. And I'm gonna explain how this works once we get into the actual fight. But what's important to know now is we actually do need to be on 1 unit of health. That is the key to dishing out massive damage quickly. If you want to wrap this up in a couple of turns, mind you. If you play your cards right, it's like 4-5 turns tops, and that's a wrap. So we take on Glaciolabulas here again, due to his innate skill, Divine Fortune. While active party, if an ally's accuracy evasion is raised by 2 ranks, their critical rate will be increased. And trust me, we need as much going for our crits as possible for this to work out. Mephisto here, while not a necessity, he's going to be useful for the setup, which is applying Mirage in order to lower the Demi-Fiend's defense, so we can get even more damage going in. And sprucing up some Luster Candy to give us the stat boots, including the +2 to evasion, so that Glaciolabulas' innate skill here can trigger. Sandalphon has Glorious Invocation. While negative party, all allies or might attacks may become critical hits. And now, while that is not guaranteed, of course, it naturally stacks up and boosts our chances. So, again, this is just to push the RNG a little bit in my favor, which, by the way, a lot of this boils down to pure luck. Like, we need the dice to roll in my favor in order to pull this off successfully, so chances are this might not actually work on our first attempt. Who knows, maybe we will get it done in one attempt, or maybe we'll spend the next hour trying to achieve victory. But I have also summoned a couple of our old friends here for one specific reason: their relationship with physical. Specifically, you need demons with Reflect or Drain Viz in order for this tactic to come out correctly. And the reason for that is, well, it's the way the Demi-Fiend's AI works in combat. Which you will be able to see in a moment for yourselves. So we'll skip the formalities and just jump straight in. This may seem like an easy cop-out, but I can assure you the setup required for this is actually pretty nuts. And you actually have to make sure you're correctly planning out your steps. You can't afford to make screw-ups, or else, well, you basically have to redo it. So we're gonna start off with a opponent succession, but we're not gonna do anything with it. We're just gonna hold on to that power-up for as long as we can. Now, let's take a look at our buddy here. One of the reasons I actually hate doing this properly is Chaotic Will. This thing automatically triggers when his health drops by increments of 1/4 of his total health pool, I believe. It's like each 20%. So there's like a guarantee that he's gonna do this 3-4 times per fight if you're not doing enough damage to him. Chance of insta-kill to all foes. Foes press turn icons we have next turn. Now, the insta-kill, yeah, you could mitigate that by applying Enduring Soul to all of your demons. But even then, you basically go from 4 press turn icons to 2, regardless. So that's a botched turn, which, let's be honest, is gonna go to either replacing your demons with ones that have working stack of Enduring Soul, or just heals. And that is annoying, because for a fight where you constantly have to make sure you're on the top performance, apply buffs, debuffs, you can get overwhelmed easily from Chaotic Will alone. Oh, by the way, once he hits 50% of health, he's guaranteed to use Midarahan to fully heal himself. It's once per fight, so not too bad, but of this alone, ugh. Oh god. Like, you don't want to go for this song and dance over and over again. By the way, give me a second, I'm just gonna go offline on Steam so we don't see those notifications. This isn't normal. But even on normal, it's like, oh boy. It's totally unlike every single fight up until this point. You're doing hard? Well, apparently the threat I'm doing also works just fine on hard difficulty, if you wanna breeze through it. There's several different takes on depending what your build is like into blazing through, but obviously with the way got my Nakobino set up, we're doing the almighty thingamabob. So let's get some stagnant air in here. It is a cheese. Off stream, I practice this a bit just to make sure I got my momentum applied correctly. But even then, it is RNG heavy. It's not guaranteed to work. You need those dice to roll in your favor. Why cheese the fight? Because it's fun. I think it's actually pretty neat that you can do these kind of sick strategies. And again, it is not a guarantee that you'll get this on your first attempt. But yeah, as you just saw, the weird aspect of the Demi-Fiend's AI is that once you tag in a new demon, the AI will prioritize him attacking with a physical attack. So if you happen to have someone tagged in with, like, say, resist or drain fizz, that will basically just immediately whiff his turn. And that is crucial into getting us as many turn press icons as possible while his party doesn't get to do a single thing this fight. I tried. I legitimately tried. I could get to like half the health pool, but again, I would really have to just grind a lot, respec my demons, and probably do more stat boosts so I can dish out more damage consistently with my main dude. It's a normal difficulty fight, so I'm like not too fussy about it, but if I try to go for this like on hard, yeah, I would probably attempt like a more, let's say, legit. This is more like just stream content. Let's swap that Wrangler with Mother Harlot.
Let's go.
So that way the AI can become confused and attack her instead. I feel like we can skip the other two. Going back to Mephisto so we can land another stagnant there and get all those stats down to tier 3. There we go. Another turn for us. We're essentially padding out time so we can get another full Magatsuki gauge. I don't think the bosses become harder on New Game Plus, per se. It's mostly a difficulty tier thing. Because I believe they just have different stats slightly different behavioral patterns, perhaps. And now we move in Gurmikala. Can nano Hellfrost here. And now Mephisto. Start deploying Luster Candy. Alright, we got a full max gauge. Alright. We're pretty much ready here to commence our Lachise attempt. I'm gonna be real with you. I am a newbie to Megaten. My first one was Nocturne, which I have played off stream. Other Atlus games wise, Persona 4 and SMT5 is like the first Atlus game I'm streaming on this channel. So, third entry into Megaten/Persona content, but after like almost 150 hours worth of playtime on both the Canon of Creation and Canon of Vengeance story, I'm sold. I love this game. And would love to do more on this channel. Yep, 4 is a definite must play. When I'm gonna do it, wouldn't be able to tell you, but it's gonna happen for sure.
Your turn. Go.
I'm hoping Atlus does some of those rumored remasters for DDS and the Raidou games, because I'd love to experience those on PC with higher frame rates and more quality of life improvements. So we're gonna have our little buddy here apply adversity. It really is like, I shit you not, this soundtrack is just full of awesome music. Like, even if I was to make a top 5 for my favorite combat themes, bro, I would have a difficult time just picking favorites. Alright, now that we got all the prep work done, we need to unsummon our stock. So we have all of those precious turns for ourselves. So thank you for your service, gentlemen. Oh fuck, I fluffed it up. I gently fluffed it up. Oh. You're supposed to pick the same demon, not the one next to it. Well, this is gonna be awkward. Oh well, at the very least you'll get to see the damage output. Yeah, look at that. 6k on like normal damage. Unfortunately, we didn't get a guaranteed crit, so this didn't come out as I wanted to, but he was left at 1/3 health, so not bad. Yeah, the important factor here is that we just need to hope for critical hits, ideally on our 4 times Murakuma streak. So I guess we'll just you know, throw the game here. But yeah, you get the idea. What you're meant to do here. What would you say is like your all-time favorite, if we're talking specifically RPG songs, track? For me, it's just easily to lapse into SMT because it's such a awesome eclectic mix of different variations of electronic, and I love the way these songs are sampled to make them sound outlandish, otherworldly, very dreamlike. But if I were to pick something like out of a different RPG, I would really have to think of that one for a while. Especially having been raised on Western RPGs, like the classic Baldur's Gate games. Yeah, I'd probably have to pick something Jeremy Soule-esque, or Inanzur. See, whenever someone brings Kingdom Hearts up, like, I respect that series for what it is, but sometimes I think it's funnier for me to not having played any of them at all and just know purely the cutscenes out of context. Because if you have no idea what happens in Kingdom Hearts and you only watch the compiled cutscenes, it's way funnier that way. Like Mickey Mouse suddenly just getting slammed by like an enemy villain into a pillar is absolutely hilarious to me. In my opinion, they also should have stuck with the Final Fantasy crossovers. I know it's Disney's fault because they wanted to push for more of their content as opposed to giving FF the limelight, but come on. I'd love to see Sora and Noctis from 15 just go fishing. Let's make sure don't get easily distracted here. We can mostly focus on everything here because, well, Senafon doesn't have as, you know, nearly as ridiculous strength as I do. It's still gonna do some increments of damage, and, well, if it counts, it counts. Which one of the Kingdom Hearts is your favorite? Are you actually excited for the upcoming one where they're going like real ham on the realistic graphics? KH2. I know it's like almost a meme that there's so many spin-offs to that game series that if you want to like really follow the lore, you'd have to play all of them in a very strange order in order to get a full grasp of the story. Did you actually attempt, or the dude don't particularly care to have all the bits and pieces tied together. It's almost like Yoko Taro levels of extended near universe shenanigans, except he also does that for media outside of video games, like stage plays, audiobooks. The guy is an absolute mad lad when it comes to weaving narratives. So again, I can't wait for new fun facts that are gonna come from the near piano concert. I like elephants and God likes elephants. We love Guramikala. And Ganesha. They are our boys. Yeah, we don't really need to do anything necessarily here besides checking a couple of luster candies. Cool. See, that could have ended badly, but fortunately we have an extra turn icon. Plus, we are within range to engage the setup. Let's make sure we don't fluff it up this time. Alright, gentlemen. Return from whence you came, so there's your stock. The fact that always fucks me up about Sandalphon, he's right next to his brother, so if you don't make sure to highlight it, whoops, Metatron comes in. Alright, here we go. Here's hoping, fingers crossed, delicious crits will land. They did not. But hey, we got him in the red. Again, lot depends on luck here. So, I'll let this play out until its fading conclusion, which is my demise. In the meantime, I'm just gonna take a sippy of this protein water. We're supposed to be on my side, Guramikala. Attempt number 3, well, 2 because I kind of messed up the procedure, so the first one didn't count. What's a funny thing, guys, I actually contemplated to go back to Myst to finish that game off, but I'm actually glad we held out and stuck with SMT5 tonight, because literally the day before yesterday, a new update dropped for the 2021 version of The Mist, which I've been streaming, and it adds content from the Masterpiece Edition. Namely, a whole new chapter you can play after you finish the main game. So, yeah, come next stream, we're gonna have even more mysteries to unravel. We love a puzzle-heavy European gaming kino on this here, Discord. I almost said Discord, Twitch channel. This is a really sweet remix of the Nocturne Battle theme, though. I wouldn't say it's my favorite track out of Nocturne period. For me, the top ones are the Kagutsuchi Battle theme, especially Phase 1, where it's like just full disco rave, and Beale's theme. I actually mentioned that on the last stream when we were finding Beale on the Vengeance run. I like his theme in SMT5, but I think the Nocturne one fits better for the character.
Your turn. Go.
Yo, what's up, man? You are just in time. We barely started the shenanigans. Pretty much my second proper attempt, because I fluffed up the order on the first one. But we got him on to the red markings, which means he was almost a goner. We just need those crits to come in and do their work.
Let's go.
How have been holding up? Everyone, please send your thoughts and prayers to Frosty's internet provider so that his net doesn't die tonight. Also, Dine, welcome. Thank you for 49 months of support. Hey, look, it's your favorite boss in 5. My guy is having Vietnam flashbacks as we speak of his fun times with the Demi-Fiendo.
Yes.
Let's see. Probably can't make it back to Mephisto for another Mr. Candy, but we'll still do some almighty damage. Yeah, the weird thing about this behavior pattern is, like, supposedly on the startup, when you first get into combat, and he does Javelin Rain, apparently from that point onwards, he's supposed to memorize your initial lineup and then when you tag out demons, he only focuses on the new ones he hasn't seen yet on the field. But I can assure you, when I tried swapping 2 demons out, like say Glacia Labelas from round 1, and then a demon with Reflect, he will still go for Glacia Labelas first, because I'm pretty sure the AI prioritizes demons with weaker affinities. So yeah, just another little intricacy for you to take into consideration.
Your turn. Go.
Oh yeah, how did you like that game, Frosty? I did catch glimpses of you streaming, but it was already late in my end, and I happened to be grinding Fortnite with the boys, so... It did look fun. I think we're gonna head back to... Yeah, we're gonna go to Mephisto so I can max out my Lester Candy. There we go. And we'll wrap up with another Freikugel. Alright. We're ready. Glacia Labelas, come in. And let's make not sure I summon someone else instead of calling my demons into the back seat. Alright, here we go. Let us pray to Fortuna, the spinning wheel of good luck, that we get some good crits going on here. Well, we still got 3 hits potentially. Oh man, that's not gonna be enough. Oh, just barely. That was inches away.
What's reality? I don't know. When my bird was looking at my computer monitor, I thought, that bird has no idea what he's looking at. And yet, what does the bird do? Does he panic? No, he can't really panic. He just does the best he can.
This quote works so well in the context of what's happening, because I sure as hell don't know what's happening, and neither does Rusty, because I'm sure he's tuning in with Dyne right now. Well, I'm gonna do what every sensible man can do in this situation, which is accept defeat. Pretty sure the guy who uploaded this on YouTube stated that, yeah, with the RNG involved, it was like his 4th attempt, where it got lucky enough for enough crits to come in, and I'm pretty sure it was on the powered up for attack streak. Yeah, I mean it does. That's what makes it fun. Like, I know that it's kinda abusing the AI and copying out a little bit, but again, you still have to put a lot of fun and work into making sure you have everything aligned. It's almost like I'm actually trying to solve a mathematical equation here with how carefully I have to line this up, stack all the effects. Look, if the AI can do it, so can I. Right, so he sealed, but that's not a big deal because we don't really lose anything out of it.
This'll do.
And then, yeah, we can still make the most of this. So just pass. Land, stagnant air. Make sure I deploy Omnipotent Succession. And of course, let's not forget to tag you out.
Your turn. Go.
Bro, you haven't beaten the game properly unless you haven't leveled up. Your character at all has to be soul level 1 and using the starting broken weapon. Because some absolute pro at Elden Ring did that after 200 hours worth of training and through exceptional luck and skill on stream. So obviously you have to be capable of pulling out the same stunt. Look, I'm not gonna pretend I don't like seeing that kind of insane plays, but I don't think that necessarily should like neglect your accomplishments from just taking an alternative way of getting around a problem. Okay. I think I'm just gonna focus on Mephisto doing some of the necessary debuffs and buffs for ourselves. Like, yeah, I don't even have to necessarily rely here on my other guys trying to dish out damage because it's insignificant. It's mostly building some extra Magatsuhi along the way. Plus, you still get a shit done, just out of these reflects.
Let's go.
Yo, Shishi, thank you for the raid, birthday boy. Everyone wish Shishi a happy birthday, which was a few days ago, but hey. My boy, he's getting older, and surely enough more wiser than me because I'm the sharpest tool in the shed. If I was, I would have been done with this fight long ago. How did the stream go, fellas? Y'all had a good time with Shishi's beautiful singing voice? Well, here we go again. You sleep well, buddy. Sleep well, and knowing that you're 1 year older, and you're 1 year older, I guess. So, which one of you is gonna grab Big Rigs on Steam once it comes out? Because there was some misunderstanding going on. Someone replying to Warrior64 allegedly stated that it was a hoax, but no. Some developer, or publisher rather, actually managed to get the rights to Big Rigs and a couple of other games. So soon enough, supporting achievements, I hope. Guys, what if it was like an actual remaster with extra levels, but still incredibly janky? That would be mind-blowing, actually. Oh, Omnipotent Succession, if only you had a guaranteed crit. Yeah, that was a bad streak.
Hear me, O elements.
I feel like if we had like 2, even on normal attacks, this would have been enough. What would be a good way to go about it? Because this is not necessarily fully optimized. There might be some things I'm unaware of that could help me out. Because yeah, even if I had like just 2 normal attacks, that would have been enough damage. Obviously, I want to also try and spend at least turns as possible so that my HP stays low enough. Not necessarily, because with my current demon setup, like obviously I have these guys to last me 3 turns, but there's also Nua who can absorb this, so she'd also be able to cancel 1 turn out, so I have like 1 spare to my name. Because yeah, for those like less knowledgeable, Null won't really cut the job, because that just takes away 2 or 3 press turn icons. You know, one thing that I'm actually thinking of. What if I got Critical Zealot? But that reduces regular damage, doesn't it? In return for boosting your crit rate. I wonder if like the damage scaling on the crits would outweigh the cost. I mean, that's not a bad idea now that I think about it. It's definitely worth give it a shot.
Well,
Let's see. Essence Fusion. Skills. Alright, who would have critical zealot? I believe Ganesha. It's got that by default. Oh, Girmikala happens to have it. Let's read upon it. Decreases critical damage, but normal damage decreases. Ah, okay, so it doesn't influence the crit rate, but the actual damage. I will do, if it lands. Yeah, that's actually... That might be it. Right, so Murakumo, the Pleromas, Murderous Agree, Critical Zealot. I don't really need Enduring Soul here. So I can just carry over these with me. I will want to bring back potentially Enduring Soul in the place of Murderous Glee when I'm finding Lucifer, but even then, it's not a priority. When I think about it. Bonus crit damage is an extra 50%, while normal damage decreases only 10%. Unless it changes the numbers and vengeance, which I don't think they did. Alright, we're gonna give it a try.
How is this?
We'll see how those numbers are affected. I'm just gonna put that here, in case we wanna reroll back to our existing. Layout. I'm sure someone cracked the numbers by now and made a whole ass spreadsheet as to what each skill and Magatsuhi ability do. But yeah, if you actually had a little more in-game support on that, you know what? Put that in SMT6. That's gonna be my main wish. More friendly, game-breaking hints from developers. I see big numbers, I go Pog. Just to make sure that once he pops in back, he can actually use his skill.
Your turn. Go.
Oh wow, he actually targeted Mephisto this time? Whoa. What is that shenanigan? Huh. I'm actually surprised. I mean, that He still should technically target Rang, though. Huh.
Here.
That's actually bizarre. Yeah, I'm actually genuinely curious how this will play out. Oh, Mirage. Right. It actually worked this time. I forget that his resistances are usually so borg that you rarely see a status effect being inflicted. So, well, on the bright side, I mean... Shh.
Here.
I don't know, just see how this commences. It is a very unusual scenario, I'll give you that. There we go. So that's for one turn, until the next turn. One turn. Oh, I wish I could stack that with adversity. This would be actually insane. If I could spend it all on the next turn. You know, that's not a bad idea actually, Frosty. We could give it a try. Right now even, just out of curiosity, how well it works. So yeah, let's do Omegataki critical. And then put everyone back in to the stock. If this actually works, that's gonna be the most unintentional victory ever. I feel like my crit damage is actually lower now. That definitely, yeah. It's not maxed. I wouldn't think. And the debuffs expired. Yeah, but even then, you actually raised a good point. We could try to go for Omegataki critical. So, not even, yeah, you're right, I just didn't take that into account. It might not seem like much, but when you were talking like excessively large digits, yeah, that definitely goes nuts. True enough. The rare time Mirage worked, but not as intended. So, on that occasion, we'll just forget about Labolas and focus on building Magatsuhi. Okay, well, something else can happen. That's only one more. And then we can begin lustering the candy. Did I forget to take out a demon? I think I did. Whoops. Well. Curious. Is me changing out one skill really that, Is it really starting to affect his behavior pattern? Can't blame ya. It is certainly an encounter, right? And it only gets more fun with Satan, where his stats are insanely bloated.
Let's go.
Uh-oh. Mirage worked again. Oh noes. No. You'll have to see it. There we go. Now you're targeting who you're supposed to, Baku. This mother... The one time status ailments affect this bastard and they completely ruin my mojo. Yeah, but of course seal won't work. Oh no, that is too much to ask. I'm kind of curious in this setup how much I can get from just Omnipotent Succession and Critical on like full defense debuff to max out Lesser Candy. Yeah, this is already screwed. Well, back to the drawing board. When the guy rages. Well, I mean, sometimes luck works in your favor and sometimes it gives you the big ol' middle finger. Adversity, succession, and 4 press turns. I mean, that was the go-to plan from the start. It still can be. I just, yeah, want to try the guaranteed crit and see what the damage is going to be like with Zealot.
Let's go.
Stopped a little too early, but that's fine, because we can still activate the skill next occasion. Alright. Maybe I'll just bring Gary McCullough in. Well, it doesn't really matter. Again, it's just a matter of good fortune. necessarily have to do anything with her, too. Okay, that's max debuffs. That's for Candy. Probably, but again, there is that risk that we can accidentally trigger something I don't want to. Even if it's somewhat low. Okay, Lesser Candy is in place. Now how's Stagnant Air doing? Just where I need it. Gotcha. That's for self. Ooh. Something didn't work out here. Man, the moment I try to apply a new strat, it all goes south. Come on. Let me experiment. Damn it. Maybe the game knows that I'm onto something and it's actively trying to prolong the inevitable from happening. I mean, it could say that just a chaotic will set in place. Haha. I hate chaotic will. We all do. Everyone's who's been through this song and dance knows the chaotic will woe.
Your turn. Go.
This is a pretty decent follow-up, actually. Now Mother Harlot. So we need one more debuff and then start cracking out those Luster Candies. There we go. Go, elephant.
Your turn. Go.
He's just here to provide much needed emotional support. Okay, we're at max. And the plan is set.
Watch this.
Alright. Everyone, back to the stock. Oh, I'm actually excited for this. Like, I want to see those digits explode. Which, fun fact, when I was doing the training attempts, I actually got one crit that went into 10k territory, so I have the Chivo for it on Steam. $5k, not bad. But it's not gonna be enough, I feel. Yeah. It's more consistent with Legolas. So I think if we stock Critical Zealot with Adversity, that might actually be it. Alternatively, we can still go back to the initial route, which is no Critical Zealot. Still, it was worth a shot. Let's see how this stacks with Adversity. Since technically I'm gonna get more damage from just being at low health.
Here. Let's go.
If anything, I'm learning from this fight, yes, this late into the game, is just how to efficiently apply my moves. I can hold on to this, I feel, for a little bit. So then the Harlot.
Your turn. Go.
One more stagnant air. And now it's just gonna be a matter of getting the lesser candies in. What's up, Quampa? Hope everything is well in the end. Me? Oh, actually, didn't think of this. We could have used Marakunda for like a easy defense debuff. At least for when Gira McCall is in. Yeah, I mean, for more consistency, we could just tag him in early, do like 2 of those, and that's gonna lower the odds of stagnant air. Getting unexpected side effects in, essentially. Okay. Let's go. Oh. Here we go.
Let's go.
Critical Zealot, bless me. I feel like I'm still doing the same I did normal damage-wise. So that's good. Now we just need to luck out with the crits. Yo! 16k. Holy shit. Yeah, that's extra 6k of a crit. We are sticking with this. This will work, we just need 2 crits. In fact, already I think I know how to make this a little more optimized. Have a little idea here. Listen, man. Cleopatra's life was not easy, but damn if Frolic don't got me acting up.
This'll...
Yeah, we only care about defense here, because accuracy evasion is irrelevant if we're doing all this just so they can't attack us. Besides the Demi-Fiend, but that's gonna be, you know, thrown out the window anyhow. Okay, so Guru Makala.
Your turn. Go.
And you just focus on lowering the defense. While Mephisto here gives us the best of Luster Candy. Okay, that appears to be maxed out. Now from under Harlot.
Come.
Oh no. Not the confusion. The land of confusion, even. Gentlemen, this might suck. What if Charm works instead and overrides that? Ah, my hard work undone. Well, it's not at the end of the world just yet. We could try and go for a little longer here. I'm gonna have to work off of one rank of Luster Candy, which may not be enough, but well. Alternatively, we can try and extend this by getting new one here.
Your turn. Go.
She has Sacrifice of Clay, which can also apply some defense debuffs. But I'm gonna actually go all the way down to Mephisto so we can max out Luster Candy. Play a little safe here. Okay. There we go. Now the setup is what it should be. It could have gone poorly, but we somehow salvaged little mishap. Alright, here we go. Oh, if we could get a crit of Omnipotent Succession, that would be chef's kiss. Ooh. One more. Ah, not quite. Yep. And the great part about this kind of gambling is I'm not telling you guys to go to a casino. I'm basically doing it free of charge, so you don't have to. Listen, I might be on the losing streak right now, but you will see. One more, and I'm gonna win it big. If you had strong enough companions, they can probably do a little more damage throughout consistently to soften up a little bit. I have Murderous Glee for sure. Oh, you raise a fair point there, Frosty. Murderous and Bloody Glee might stack just like the Pleromas do. Good call. I might just get rid of a resistance then. If this increases the crit odds, yeah, we need all there is to it. Yeah, because even if I trade one drain and I go to fight Lucifer, then I can always try and compensate with like Null or just another elemental affinity boost, because there's like a lot going on in that fight from what I remember, so it's not the end of the world. Yeah, we wanna save Gala for the next opportunity.
Your turn. Go.
Okay, we might wanna go on and get that Bloody Glee faster than I anticipated. The beauty of RNG. Oh. Oh. Gonna count my blessings to that one.
Let's go.
Alchemy type 7 has it. Or one of the other essences that I didn't apply. Oh, hang on. Okay, cool. He recovered in time. That was, you know, as a safety precaution for Mirage. Anyway.
Your turn. Go.
Okay, that should be 3 of them. Right. Here we go.
Come.
We may not need Bloody Glee, but I will add it to the skill pool. If this doesn't, you know, work out. Not only will it be announced, it's gonna run at the glorious 10 frames per second. Because all they have done with the Switch 2 is add 5 whole megabytes of RAM. That's it. Speaking of RAM shenanigans, I enjoyed the new Destino upload. I actually just am glad that he's back to uploading videos. But if you like Doom and the technical side of the game engine, do give it a view. It's about how staircases work in Doom and the antics that involve the coding involved, because apparently the script is deeply connected to how memory is allocated in the engine, and if it goes beyond some predetermined values, there's a good chance that a staircase upon activation will just flip its shit and begin doing wacky stuff, like some tiles will become toxic, or some will just produce values that Doom doesn't recognize, so you'll get instantly booted out of the game. And the crazy thing is, it's more consistent on the older iterations of Doom, because less memory used to be allocated, especially the console ports. So it was already like a glitch you would barely see. I didn't even know that could happen, first and foremost. But in the newer ports, yeah. Listen. Even like the newer iterations only lose 8 megabytes of RAM. Crazy to think that we're going now to gigabytes and possibly terabytes in the near future for RAM. No, it's not gonna be it. Even if we get a crit now. Yeah. On the last attack, just to tease me. Oh yeah, we love to see when those critical hits do come out. This is what P4 Remake will play like on the Switch, at this exact speed.
Welcome.
Let's pick up some skills, shall we? So that's type 7, Rusty says. Do we have the horse demon by any chance? Pretty sure he also had Bloody Glee. So if we see a spare essence, oh, that guy. Oh yeah, there we go. Type 7. Greatly increases critical rate. Increases critical rate. Critical zealot. Null fist, so we can survive the javelin. And we'll keep Dre nice, so that takes care of our weakness. And yeah, fingers crossed.
How is this?
Some would call this crit maxing. Oh, fair point. I didn't think about that. How do you do that again? Because I could just effectively keep my HP at 1. Part of your skills. Skills. I think these are like just listening to them at the save point. Miracles list. Okay.
Well,
So apotheosis, then miracles. Increases a little bit. Static recovery, PMP, gauge, start of a turn. Okay, how do I disable that? From the menu. You're gonna actually have to guide me a little bit here. So is it like in here? Wish it was a little easier to get to that stuff. Use that screen. Or other can help. Oh, miracles. There we go. Yeah, that's probably also gonna turn the odds slightly in my favor. It's all seemingly so minuscule details. I'm pretty sure it did. Let's see. Megatsuki Wellspring off, so I won't recover HP and MP if the Megatsuki is full. Then I can summon Dread, Portent of Peril. Blah, 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 blah. Sparring Covenant. Divine Persuasion. Majestic Aura. Yeah, nothing else affects it. I should have just called this stream crit maxing. Because that's what we're doing here, essentially.
This'll do.
It may not seem like much, but once those large numbers roll... Ooh, lad. Holy moly.
Your turn. Go!
Right, and now, Mr. Elephant.
Let's go. Come!
That's not too big of a deal. Alright, could extend this for one more. Just to make sure I have everything maxed. So, yeah, I'll bring in Nuwa.
Your turn. Go!
She will do Sacrifice of Clay. Mr. Candy. And Frykogil. Alright.
Come!
I could stick to this setup every time. Just to make sure I'm not missing any valuable buffs and debuffs. Oh, trust me. I'm calculating my steps very, very carefully, because there have been misinputs that ruined this whole shtick. Okay, here we go. Default damage has definitely gone up. We can get him down to half health just from that alone. You know, I think if we get one crit, that will be enough by this point. Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. It's crazy to think how much of a change it is going from 100 units of health to 1 HP for a damage boost, but yeah, it translates to like at least 1k extra. What's up, Larnish? I'm glad so many people are joining here for the Demi-Fin challenge. Just guys being dudes on a Saturday night.
Here.
Just pass. Stagnant air. Like Kugel. And change you to Rangda.
Your turn. Go.
Right here. Yeah, I think it's time for Elephant Man.
Let's go.
As we established, every little bit counts.
Your turn. Go.
Need one more luster candy. Okay, and then Noah can come in just to make sure his defense is rock bottom.
Come.
I mean, we don't really need to be honest. I think that's already at tier 3. Yeah, we don't need to do that actually. Luster Candy is maxed out, so I think we can safely just yeah, get some free damage of a Sindelphon. And Yep, killing win.
Your turn. Go.
Oh, here we go, guys. Attempt number, I already lost count. A crit gem, you say? Tempting. Yoshi's innate ability. Okay. Hold on. Frosty raises an interesting possibility here. Next strength-based attack for self. Okay. It might have right, you say. We'll won't take the risk. Oh, we're going to 7k. That is lovely. Oh shit! Could this be it? Guys, could this be it? Yes! Get those PogChamps out. Well done, Kira Mikala. You deserve going into 69 territory. Nice amount of mecha.
Wow, you're pretty good. Didn't think you'd actually beat him.
You know, for a while, I didn't expect it either.
Okay, here. This is for you.
Menorah of Monarchy. Elite Future Trying sequence the Menorah Battles is now available. Is this like all the Fiends and then Demi-Fiend? Because that would be radical. Well then, best of luck with whatever it is you're trying to do. I get a feeling he wants us to join you. Am I right? Or am I right? Well, you're gonna have to ask him yourself, but I've got a good feeling about his answer. Do I have to make a free slot for him? Or he's just gonna come in automatically? I think I have to actually free someone from my party. Right. I like you, Glacia Lebeles, and thank you for your contribution, but hop out. What will you do? Invite him to join. Demi-King joins the guest character. The Demi-King can accompany you as a guest character, allowing him to fight alongside you and use items in battle. If he joins you, he'll make a powerful ally. Note that he will temporarily leave your party when fighting him in the Hall of Chaos. Obtain Chaos Talisman. As the Chaos race can use the Megami skill Big Bang. Severe level based all might attack to all foes. Big Bang is what I say when I see Nua. Is this for when you want to fight him again? Actually, now that we're here, let's take a look at this guy. Ruler of Chaos. Foes' innate skills will not trigger when user attacks, and counter attacks triggered by innate skills will not trigger afterwards. Frykogel. Gaia Rage. Javelin Rain. Deadly Fury. Chaotic Will. Now, on our side. Meteorachan. High Fist Pleroma. Enduring Soul. Knows everything. 99 stats to everything. Once an ordinary high school student, now the bane of God's creation. On the whim of a certain blonde-haired child, he was made to survive the conception, but at the cost of a gruesome transformation. After emerging from the Shinjuku Medical Center with the body of a demon, he became the demi-fiend of legend, as prophesied in the scripture of Miroku. And now, after this grueling ordeal, he works for us. How about we go fight Satan? I'm sure he's gonna be thrilled seeing his old pal, Buddy Bud. I could technically give Satan a try, but oh man. Oh. With how insane his health pool is, that's just gonna be. I mean, from what I understand, as far as his pattern goes, he's manageable as long as you can take his minions out consistently, at least those that heal him. But the problem is, he has that almighty that can wipe out at least one demon of your party. So, yeah. It's rough out there, my dudes. Well, if I ever do Satan, I'll just take my time, probably crack out my character further and my party. At the very least, I'm happy we got the Demi-Fiend. Sure, we had to rely on Lady Luck a little bit. But hey, a victory's a victory. Oh yeah, we might want to go to the overworld now and level up Bino before the final confrontation. So, guess I'll just hop in here for a minute. Get those final moments when my demon's in. and hit the bench with Aogami yet again. Now that he has returned from the dead, Algret of the Kadishtu used fortune telling as a way of identifying the weaknesses in humans. It is natural to fear an unknown future, that anxiety can end up getting in the way of humans achieving their goals. But that is the purpose of human determination. It allows them to pursue their ideals, no matter the difficulty.
Young man.
If I have conviction in purpose, it is surely protecting you. For that, I will fight with neither hesitation nor limit. Strength forever.
Young man.
After that terrible ritual, I fear we will never meet again. I'm glad to have been proven wrong. I imagine it was an easy journey to reach the Empyrean. The unknown is plain simply by looking at you. I wish I could have thanked my brother for protecting you, but it seems that wish will go unfulfilled. Instead, I hope I may honor his will by helping you to realize your ideal world. 199 strength, let's go.
Young man.
It's been some time, young man. I'm glad we have the chance to talk like this again.
Yes.
And I can only thank Tsukuyomi for watching over you in my place. I know we are passing words to understand each other, but truly, I feel I'm back where I belong.
Let us go, young man.
This will be the final confrontation. This mysterious speaker awaits us.
Yes.
Fighting alongside you reminds me of the war 18 years ago. Back then, Bevel Japan's forces were struggling in battle. My fellow Aogami-type proto-fiends all fell in combat.
Young man.
I cut myself lucky that I survived to meet you. We wouldn't be where we are without Aogami.
Yes.
The goat. The legend.
Yes.
Ice Age +4. Oh, we got severe. Plus, so I'm gonna use this guy. Let me guess what this dialogue is gonna be like. Oh, I actually thought we were just gonna get 3 dots and that was gonna be it. So this is how it goes, huh? You come here with your demons for a little chat. Well, too bad. He's not much of a talker. Don't expect to get much out of him. But don't worry, it's not like he hates you or anything. Actually, after you showed him how strong you are, he might even have taken a shine to you. Oh yeah, I could probably take off Critical Zealot of myself now. So we can get more regular damage in consistently. We'll see once we hit Lucy. If this is the role I serve in, I suppose it will be amusing to weave a song of hell instead of heaven for once. I shall destroy the demons. Their cries of agony shall echo throughout the netherworld. Nope, off we go. It's been a long, arduous journey, full of many strange happenings, a lot of mishaps. It's time to wrap it up. Your deeds have catalyzed a great change in the phenomenon of transcendence. It appears your thoughts can influence the existence of an opposing transcendent being to a certain extent. How will you envision this being? Oh. We can actually buff Lucifer? I kind of want to see him in cracked form. This is such an amazing set piece, no matter how many times I come in here. Roy Campbell. We meet each other once more.
To possess such incredible power, no doubt means you are able.
Would have been cool if there was a special interaction with the Demi-Fiend.
Look,
If you happen to have him in your party. Just goes full mecha on you. As expected, the Bearer of Light.
shall we begin?
Crazy to think that's exactly how you looked before falling from grace.
As the Lord of Chaos, I defeated the Creator, consumed his knowledge, and became more than he could possibly imagine. It was then I came to understand this world. Allow me to share what I'd learned.
Thanks, Beal. I see nothing in OBS, so... Oh dear, I hope your internet is just not acting up again. You might want to check your download and upload speeds. Like that smug expression. Was she evaded the attack?
One must...
Well, it's part one.
Following the world's recreation, a new dot will eventually appear. And soon after, the gods will rise up to claim the throne. Battle after battle, you sought to purge demons from this world. But they will come slithering back, as they always do.
Yeah, the Vengeance story extrapolates upon what we learn from this interaction in the base game. As in, Lucifer is not the only one who believes this, as the Kadishtu also try to put an end to the cycle.
This endless cycle is the result of a spatial governing phenomenon known as the Mandala system.
But what I do find fascinating about this universe is that the universe is implied to be maybe not so much as a sentient being, but with a kind of inchangeable order pertaining to it that everyone has to abide by. Absolutely everything underneath it.
Free of such restrictions.
Even tries hard as he might to escape your fate.
Mandala's eternal machinations.
Right, his resistances have changed. You're still under debilitate, right? Yeah, because Beale's power does extend that.
Let's go.
Nice crit. Might as well use those light attacks for extra turns. Oh, that's new. Never seen him unleash that attack. We're gonna do that just to lower his attack and defense, but maybe I'll wait until the next occasion. Don't have to heal just yet. Or we could just skip this phase to the next one.
Long have I searched for a way to truly be free. At last, I have found but one possibility. End me. Consume my knowledge.
Consume.
And with it, wrest this world from the Mandala's endless eons. This is the reason for my transcendence.
Yeah, but the crazy thing is, that's what he believes, but there's no guarantee it's gonna work. Alright, we're back to only being affected by dark, essentially. At least we give piercing abilities. We'll do Frolic just to debuff him. And abundant succession. More Freikugel madness. I'll get Ammon here for debilitate.
Come.
From God's defeat. Truth from God's defeat.
Oh, he's gonna summon the big ol' nasty star. We gotta get rid of that thing. Yeah, we don't want no insta-kills happening on us. Thank you very much. Then I will feed the Demi-Fiend some MP. Get deflected, buddy. Ten more years of omnipotent succession. You cannot escape your fate forever. Let's just go for him. Uh-oh. I might have done a boo-boo. Nope, just enough.
Magnificent, my children. With this, the world will surely be freed.
Does he know that he actually just want to build a new universe free from suffering to get with Tao? I don't think our buddy, Mr. Satan here, thought his plan through to its fullest. It's kind of more like wishful thinking on his part. Let's see what this new reality is like. We've already been in the Matrix White Room. It has been a very lonesome place. And certainly not something that will last long term. Yo, the disco ball. I fought that thing once. Yeah, the thing is, Satan just, no matter how powerful he is, he can't see that further up ahead. At least, not his, default form before transcending. Because with that extra quest, we go into some kooky stuff with alternate universes and what have you not. Oh, guys, it's gonna be actually a little sad for me to let this game go. Almost 150 hours of playtime on Steam, most of which on stream, like easily 95%. of the game time we spent here, live, enjoying the story, the battles, the adventures that the game took us on. It was magnificent. I am happy I didn't stop on kind of creation, actually double down for Vengeance, because I like this story progression better from the vanilla path. It really did a lot of justice for the cast of characters, exploring their personalities better. Yoko, just with her presence alone, I feel added so much to how the conversations went by. Tao contributes so much just from Yoko being there. Like, yeah, in the base game, Tao already has a pretty important role to deal, but you have to admit, after the whole Hori arc, she kind of goes a little more on the sidelines. It doesn't really come into play before we hit the Empyrean. Yeah, you're not wrong there, Dine. He's kind of just gambling on this one chance that could possibly free him from the shackles of being stuck in this cycle. But yeah, what can I say? Kick-ass soundtrack, awesome gameplay. Guys, I was honestly glued to this game all throughout, and this is not me even being overdramatic, but few games can invoke such feelings out of me these days. Like, yeah, there will be generally a lot of good games I play and be like, yeah, that was a fun time, and I just gotta move on from it. But this, I feel it's gonna stick with me for years to come. The last game that managed to pull this kind of stunt was Stranger of Paradise, because again, I just got attached to the characters, the very intricate gameplay, and a lot of content. There will be more Megaton, rest assured. Like, this was definitely a good call to not play just for myself, but actually stream it, so we could together go on this magnificent journey. That was Shin Megami Tensei 5. So, what do I hope for the future of the series? I mean, we can easily expect a sequel, because this did numbers. Vengeance sold so well on Steam alone that it's guaranteed to encourage Atlas to do more with mainline Megaton. I don't know what you could do with Destroy at this point. The safe bet would to do a new cast of characters. You know, I feel like they do a lot of modern settings and futuristic stuff with post-apocalyptic environments, or cyberpunkish. What if we went back in time actually this time? Like, say, the Victorian era. I mean, technically demon summoning has been around since the dawn of time. I was gonna say medieval, but then again, we do have a metaphor that kinda fills this role. Although I'm sure you could work around Megaton to deal with it. Ooh. Well, now you're just encouraging me to actually dive into 4, whereas I was already convinced. But yeah, just I don't know, add more demons, cryptids, chuck in something from Slavic mythology, and you got me. They're just really very, very slow in terms of complaints from like throughout this game.
The boundless potential of the world's beginning will bring peace, where once there was instability. The Empyrean and the throne of creation shall become a cradle and shall encircle all of its wonder. Every world that has been, every world that
I'm digging
will be,
the
shall be
vaporwavy
nurtured within this infinite universe.
slush wave beat we're getting from the soundtrack.
And there, a paradise shall be born.
Miyazu.
A world where all wishes are fulfilled and none denied.
Well, this feels like a more optimistic conclusion. Like, we definitely didn't get, you know, like a... Okay, but wait. This is not gonna bode well. Oh, yeah, we got Mustama. Okay, so I want to do New Game Plus Plus. Yeah, there you go. There's 2 cycles completed. Look at Satan's super boss. Maybe one day. Maybe one day we'll come back to it, and I will have worked on my party further. I will explore the potential. Possibly figure out some new cool cheesaruni with extra macaroni on top. Take down Satan. It does feel weird seeing ending on a high note in a series that's known, hey, the world is shit and it's not gonna get any better. What's next on the lineup? Well, I kind of mentioned this at the beginning, but we will go back to Myst, and like I said, we got lucky with me being stuck here, because Myst got patched, and they added in a new chapter that was introduced in the Masterpiece Edition. So once I clear the main game, there is going to be more content. There is going to be like extra stuff to explore, and most importantly, more puzzles to get stuck on. Yay! We love 90s intuitive logic. Yay. No, I mean, I can rag all I want, but Myst is a charming game, at the very least. Could come PS1, Shadow Heart series on PS2. Well, funny you should mention that, Lauren, because a certain someone here could tell us a lot about both. Ain't that right, Mr. Frosty? Don't put up that cross. I know you are a Shadow Hearts stan through and through. But yeah, anyhow, Myst is gonna be next for sure. So yeah, I think with one good session, we'll probably go to a clean slate, which I haven't been on for a while. Like just no games decided on to play. But even without that, I already know what I'm gonna do for my 5th streaming anniversary, which I'll align early to mid-April sometime. It's gonna be an older title, more like a casual feature. So don't expect anything like too crazy, but yeah, it's gonna be one of those streams where we kind of just look at some interesting stuff on a game that technically offers endless possibilities. It's not Fortnite, I can tell that much. If I wanted to stream Fortnite, I could jump in right now, this instant, and solo with bots. But it's not particularly fun, so we'll skip on that. But yeah, as a backup plan, I think we'll hold off a little bit until I jump into the next long playthrough, which I'm gonna say right now, 90% is gonna be Morrowind, because that has been on my sights for a long time now, and not gonna lie, I'm craving for some Elder Scrolls. Yeah, we'll be calling it soon, Golden. So if you have any shoutouts you want to do for streamers, knock it out of the park, my man. Me too. It's kind of weird going backwards in the Elder Scrolls series because Skyrim was my first one. We did Oblivion on stream. So essentially, I'm just gonna go Morrowind and Daggerfall and finalize it with Arena. Furious Rockets. And what are they streaming currently? But yeah, in the meantime, I could definitely do some smaller stuff. That's actually funny that you mentioned Golden, because I was considering pulling up Legacy of Rust, the one that was included in the Steam port last year. So yeah, we could hop on that or do one of those series that I still need to continue, like Turok. We could do the third one. Stalker, Clear Sky is also there. And not to mention, I have a whole bunch of those indie boom shoots that came out during the new wave rise. So limitless possibilities on that front. Absolutely. I keep saying it, but it still holds true. If I really wanted to, for the next at least half a year, I could just stream first-person shooters, and I would have my hands full. And I wouldn't even be regretting it. Oh, by the way, Frosty, how are you feeling about Remnant? Because now that I have SMT5 off my chest, we could totally bring back the bro-ups. It has been, in fact, a good minute since we streamed something together. Install it now. Tell you what, after Mist, it's a date. Well, there you have it. We basically got our schedule for the good week or two up ahead. So, yeah, thank you guys for holding out with me. By the way, some fun facts about this playthrough. It is currently the longest playthrough of a game I streamed. Wrapping up at 27 parts, which has ousted Neo 2 from the front, which was at 25. And the average stream of SMT5 went beyond 5 hours. The longest one being the last, which hit the 6-hour mark. So that should tell you just how devoted I was to the cause. But what can you do? Once you pop, you can't stop, and that holds true for any kind of game that just evokes feelings in you. It doesn't happen too often, but once you hit that sweet spot, it's absolutely worth it. And the more Atlas games I play, the more I begin to understand why they're held in such high regard, and they're definitely climbing up the ranks for me as well. Like, when once I'm done with Diablo 4, there's a very strong possibility that I might just boot up Persona 4 and go for that. So I have 2 mainland Megatens and 2 Personas under my belt. But, well, first I have to get through D4, which is going to take me a while. Because, dry steps, here I come. And, chapter 3 we got to get through. Which is going to put me at, like, the half game point. I don't have Vessel of Hatred, so I'm not even considering that. The unfortunate part about Blizzard stuff is that it doesn't go on sale that often on Steam. So I'm probably going to have to wait for the summer one to hopefully get a nice sweet deal out of the expansion. Well, anywho. Thank you, boys and girls, for tuning in. It's been a fun ride, and now we're gonna raid Furious Rockets as per Golan's request, so do say hi to them. I need to do this on Twitch homepage, don't I? Oh, by the way, I'm hoping that by the time of my 5th Twitch anniversary, we can get a new emote in to celebrate the opportunity, but that kind of depends on whether my friend will be available. He hasn't gotten back to me yet. I know he's busy at the moment, but regardless, whether we make it in time or not. And yeah, we'll get one new animated emote through, hopefully. You know what? Use the Kakogarth, because whenever the Kakogarth appears on a Doom Tomb stream and new people are introduced to it, I have seen some very interesting reactions to it. Gentlemen, the raid has been planted, so go plunder. I will see you all soon again. Take it easy.